If you've at all been following our channel's coverage recently, then you know that SUI is on fire right now. And yeah, the SUI token has had a remarkable run, but more than that, and arguably more importantly, the ecosystem has been on fire. Just take their NFT collections as one example. We have Prime Machine, Rootlets, and Kumo the Cat. DeFi, however, is what really stands out in their ecosystem. I've talked about this before, but I think it's a pretty unbelievable stat that they actually rank 7th across all blockchains by TVL. 7th among every other project in cryptocurrency. Furthermore, we also saw Sui hit the $1 billion mark in TVL. That represents a recent 73% uptick, and the fact is that this metric just keeps growing. So I want to explore Sui a little bit more deeply. I want to specifically dive into that crown jewel that I mentioned, which is DeFi in their ecosystem. And in that category, I want to explore the 5 best DeFi projects right now available on the Sui ecosystem. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. All the best of luck if you choose to invest. As always, I wish you very well. Just remember, I am not a financial or investment advisor, and by extension, this video is not official financial or investment advice. The first of the Sui DeFi projects on today's list is CETUS Protocol, with ticker CETUS, C-E-T-U-S. It calls itself a pioneer DEX for move protocols. And that means you can find CETUS on both Sui and Aptos. However, of course, for today, we're going to concentrate on the Sui side. CETUS is a concentrated liquidity market maker, or CLMM. In short, it offers minimal slippage in a pool. Thus, it improves capital efficiency. And it also allows you to follow all kinds of complex trading strategies, similar to what you can do with a centralized exchange. As measured by TVL within the Sui ecosystem, it ranks number 2. And some of the features that CETUS offers include a swap with limit orders and DCA options, that's dollar cost average. Deep Book, which is a CLOB, a CLOB, or a central limit order book. Deep Book does not have a user interface itself, but most of Sui's DeFi uses this in the background. We also have pools, farms, vaults, governance with its XCETUS token, and the CETUS Launchpad. CETUS is enjoying a nice pump here as I record, up over 17% on the day. It sits at about 20.5 cents right now with a rather low market cap of just over $65 million. Over the last 30 days, let's zoom out here a little bit, you can see it's up by about 250%. But unfortunately, out of the 1 billion CETUS tokens, we only have 316 million, or 31.6% currently in circulation. This Altcoin Buzz Spotlight video is sponsored by Control, which was previously known as XDeFi and is likely one of the best wallets in crypto that's just gone through a rebrand that you may not have heard about. Control, CTRL, as in control of your own finances through self-custody. XDeFi was already one of the best wallets in cryptocurrency, especially for beginners, by the way, with great benefits. Things like support for more chains than any other wallet, including Solana, Bitcoin, Cosmos IBC, and EVM chains. Also, one-click transfers between chains, and amazing NFT support, showing all your NFTs instead of only showing what you have on each chain. And now they have a new gas tank feature that lets you pay gas from any chain in USDC or the native XDeFi token. Check out why more than 230,000 people think this is one of the best wallets in crypto today. Check out the link in the description below. That is where you can sign up for the Control Mobile Beta Wallet today. Next up here, and at number 2 on our list, we're looking at Navi Protocol, ticker NAVX, NAVX. And with this one here, we have the current top mover in Sui's DeFi ecosystem. As of this moment, it has over $370 million in TVL, which makes it Sui's number 1 protocol as measured by total value locked, by quite a bit actually. And actually, if you're familiar with DeFi, you can probably compare Navi with Aave. It offers similar features, but it's on Sui. So features like, for instance, lending, yield strategies, liquid staking, and flash loans. It also offers looping options, which in a nutshell allow you to use your SUI as collateral. That means you can borrow USDC against your collateral. And then the next step is to swap your USDC against SUI. And then you can supply this SUI for lending. Navi also tracks a health score. This increases every time you use this looping strategy. And as with other projects, as I record today in the Sui ecosystem, the token price of Navi protocol is up nearly 5% right now. It's sitting at 16.75 cents with a market cap of nearly $41 million. Over the last month, it becomes even more dramatic. We're up about 230% over the last 30 days. However, again, tokenomics here are underwhelming. Out of the 1 billion max supply, we only have 243.6 million in circulation, so 24 or so percent. It's not too far away from its all-time high of 41 cents. That was 6 months ago, so there is still plenty of opportunity here.
And so if this market pulls back hard under this level and then consolidates and comes back, we're likely to sell and stall.
At number 3 here, we're looking at Scallop, ticker SCA, which is the next generation money market. This is also a lending protocol, and it takes the number 4 spot here as measured by TVL on Sui. We have lending, and we also have a swap with Scallop. And besides the NAVC token, there's also a VE NAVX token. Lock your SCA and you receive VESCA. Some benefits here of holding VESCA are governance and voting power, booster of receiving token SCA emission, you receive fees from voted pools, and furthermore, Scallop also already has a small ecosystem. The current price of the SCA token is up over 18% on the day, sitting right now at just under 41 cents, with a very modest market cap, $22.8 million. So this is one that can really move with a lot of agility and can be very nimble given how low that market cap is. Out of a 250 million max token supply, again, not great tokenomics, only 52.8 million or just over a fifth or so of tokens are in circulation. So again, not great. But if we zoom out here over the last 30 days, this project's up about 180%. For context, its all-time high was $1.47 though. So it's still got some ground to make up, but there's a lot of potential here, and I think that's very possible. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, and we're going to close off this video with 2 projects with particularly small market caps. That always represents plenty of upside potential, but also higher risk at the same time. And we're going to begin here with a look at Suiswap, ticker SSWP. It launched in 2023 with an airdrop. It's a cross-chain DEX, and you can only swap 16 tokens on it, but these include SOL, SOL, WBTC, Glimmer, GLMR, AVAX, WETH, FTM, and WMATIC. And the current price of SSWP sits at 0.07 cents. That's up a few percentage points on the day here with, as you can see, a very, very modest market cap, $7.3 million. The good news here, however, is that all tokens are already unlocked. So this is in contrast to the other entries on this list. If we look at the last 30 days of performance, we see that we're up about 240 or so percent. Another quick one that we're looking at here is Turbo Finance, TURBOS. This is also another DEX on Sui. Its backers include Jump Crypto and Miston Labs. It operates with a good old-fashioned AMM, or Automated Market Maker. And like all apps on Sui, it's fast and offers low transaction fees. It offers swaps, pools, and yield strategies. The current price of Turbos, TURBOS, sits right now at 0.38 cents. That is also up over 15% on the day. So a lot of these projects in the Sui ecosystem are pumping as I record here. That's great to see. It's got a market cap that's also pretty much identical to the last entry, very modest, $7.2 million. There is a 10 billion max token supply and a 3.7 billion total supply. Out of this, we have 1.86 billion in circulation. So that's so-so. Turbos is up by about 180% over the last 30 days, and it's about 45% away from its all-time high of 0.688 cents. Last but not least here in the video, I want to talk briefly about some potential airdrops. Deepbook is about to launch its token at any moment. The platform doesn't have a UI itself. However, it's the backbone of pretty much all DeFi apps on Sui. Sui Lend is another platform to keep an eye out for. It's an incentivized platform, meaning you can go and borrow some assets. This may still qualify you for the airdrop. It keeps swapping places with CETUS when it comes to ranks by TVL, so alternating between the number 2 and the number 3 spot. But in general, keep an eye out on Sui's DeFi ecosystem. As you just saw, just based on the numbers today, but more broadly speaking, beyond just today, we saw some pumps, but more globally, it is on fire. Maybe you're familiar with some of these platforms that we talked about. Maybe you're not. If you have a favorite one, let me know what that is in the comments below. If we didn't cover it, let me know which one we omitted and why it's the best in your opinion. We'll be sure to cover it in the future. The fact of the matter is, and to be honest, there's just so much going on with Sui right now and this ecosystem. It's hard to cover it all and do it justice, but there you go. A lot that is happening with this project, Sui, and the umbrella of the projects that it covers. A lot of exciting stuff here for sure.